Always think, Kelvin, you're such a nerd. You know so much about computers and how to act online and how to be responsible and not make stupid comments on YouTube, things like that. And I thought I was pretty good at that. But actually, I'm not. I never used Twitter before this class, and even during this class, I didn't use it as much as a lot of you did. Wink, wink, Wendy and Tyler. But interesting fact is that not so many people are generating unique tweets. A lot of it's retweeting. But my favorite thing that I learned during this class was probably WordPress and how to blog. And noticed that blogging was more than just an online diary about or journal about what you were doing at home. And it was really interesting, and I'm probably going to stay in blogging even after this class. Digo was a really good idea that I couldn't quite seem to grasp. It was like I understood why it was good, and that as a curator of information, it was an easy place, sort of like Google searching through everything. But I just couldn't. I really want to learn more about that and get into that after this class. Now, obviously, my networking community is not nearly that many people, but I feel like I've learned how to notice communities and how to start respecting more online communities and understanding why things are set up the way they are so that people can talk and communicate with each other. I thought this was kind of funny. But I think it helps illustrate that being creative and coming up with unique stuff is more than just is better than just memorizing information and dates for tests and things, which was a lot of what school seemed to be. I have unleashed my powers of creativity because of this class, I think. I felt like I created a whole lot more original content in this class than I have in like the last 2 or 3 years. And I think that was a good step forward, because if you're not producing original content, or creative content at least, then it's kind of boring. But we talked a lot about education and how online communities can work with education, and I think that was mainly because a lot of the people in our class were teachers. But I think this is kind of the point we're at now, where we're fighting this war between traditional college and online college and trying to figure out which way is which. Creative Commons was pretty nice. I really liked that, and it's a really cool idea, because I always think that there should be some sort of like common sense, easy to know copyright kind of information. Because if I ever create original content, it was pretty much, don't be stupid with it and things like that. But yeah, I was glad I came to this class, and not only did I learn a lot from Jane, but I learned a lot from you other classmates. It was fun and exciting.